fight this conversation. I'm back down. Since you already vote? Yes. So raise your hand if you want Lauren to be our representative. Raise your hand if you want Hunter to be our representative. Also, so, have you made a choice?
On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, in a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New Orleans Saints and the Arizona Cardinals. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go in Glendale. On the return, here's Jacob Cowie. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Peter. Elena hated that urgency by keeping it real.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
There it is.
Chuck will throw to get us started. His first pass falls incomplete.
Now Kevin's gonna figure it out.
It's important to make it seem like
you're 2nd and 10 from the 21.
So that they start freaking out. And hopefully give calls to the rest of the group that it could potentially be that.
It's caught. That's Brees Hall. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short. They've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous drive. We'll go with the design keeper. And he'll look up to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Here's Shell, 1st and 10. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. The one that had your preview say, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league. Sometimes when you're just looking at moving forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket, and when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's Shell. Skips the pocket. It's a big swat to him. They get 19 on that pickup. That's good for a Saints 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, and it sets up 2nd down. Shock working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. They get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. To throw again here, it's Shot. Brought in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well. When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down, just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal.
The way he needs his energy is really coming out.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. They closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
It's Hall again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Point after from Smith is good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. 35 on the pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Going to the ground again on first. And it's almost ended worse, but it gets a yard out of it. Lante Taylor making the stop. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll have it 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Trey McBride. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
It's caught by Wilson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. To the line and sits. Here we go, first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Running in the red zone. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Again, it's Murray to throw. And he's got it. It's in close. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shape the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is caught by Trey Palmer. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Back to throw. Shuck. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. On play action, here's Shuck. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a second quarter lead. For the extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's going to push one deep down there. He's got it deep downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
So many of these NFL facilities we travel around and we see signage all over the place. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's about protecting it offensively, and it's about doing just that, taking it away defensively.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Now Shuck to throw. Looking underneath here for Hall. And this is brought to a stop at that 34-yard line there. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Saints first down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from State Farm Stadium after this. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Shuck now on first down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
That one's cut on the left sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. All set now, first and 10. Shuck to throw. toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. Going after good from Smith. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Rolling left, buying some time. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
We've set it down from 37. First and 10, Murray. He rolls to his right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Omaha. 2-2. Hey.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. He's going deep. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Lante Taylor has it. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
They'll start this one out with Hall. Daniel managed 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Shock working from the gun. He's with his back, Hall. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kid, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss from the tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing, Chuck. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Sanders sends it through. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Reed now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, it's Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Hits him on the end route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now Kyler. Same guy once and again. And his short gain gets them, and who set it down?
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Checking now from the gun. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
That's one.
Now Murray. Harrison secures this, left side. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Third down.
Green.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And they pick him off again! Justin Reed has the INT. Into the end zone he goes, pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, oh, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Kyler looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They get 23 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Connects on the crosser. And we'll drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Finds him on the crossing route. He's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the 3rd. An onside kick coming up. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Trap 19, trap 60, trap 60.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Fits it through the middle. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. For the extra point, here's Smith. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints grow their lead yet again.
17.
Reed now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Pressure coming. It's Murray. Complete out to the right side. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Deuce. Forward.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Cardinals have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Omaha. 2. Big Ace. Stop.
Here's Kyler to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Kid, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Complete out to the right. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Short pass brought in. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
Let's go. 7 Pirates. 7 Viking. 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here's Shuck. 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he has him right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 79 Brock. Go.
Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs from the 37.
First down, Saints.
Here we go. Sack.
From the gun, it's Hall. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, kid, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready.
The gift up on the draw. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Up to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone block inside the 15. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Saints very close to an 11th win this season. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. He's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints keep running away with this. baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand. And no, they faked it! And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching them off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has it downfield, working left. At the 20. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They start the drive at home. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Saints 1st down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They've got 1st down here from the 36. On play action, here's Shaw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
On the red zone now. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Saints continue piling it on here in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Shocking the Saints offense still out there. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. Forced out to his right, and he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
Cardinals 34.
Reed now to kick this one away. Will begin his return from the 11. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. Murray setting up to throw. And they pick him off again. Nick Cross has it. And the Saints take over on his 5th interception of the season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19. Panthers, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 70. Tap 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
In motion the slot man right. Chuck now from the gun. He's going to try another deep one here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over after the interception. So this will win on the road for the Saints. And it was a game for